What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Caliber 24/7. You already know what date it is. It is a Monday. Welcome back to another epic Forex episode. As I welcome you back to my YouTube channel, be sure to like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel if you have not, and do not forget to turn on that post notification bell so that you get notified every time I upload a new video like this one. As you can see, guys, this is my YouTube channel, so please make sure that you do subscribe. I'm unsubscribing right now, so it looks like this. Subscribe, it's for free. Turn on the post notification bell, make sure all the bells are on, and make sure you like each and every video as you are watching, as that will contribute and help a long way into the channel growing. So without wasting more time, let's jump straight into the video. Here we're looking at EURUSD. Last week was a busy week as we were, facing the NFP week and the elections in the United States. So a lot had happened last week, hence you see the market busy chopping up and down. Unfortunately, on EURUSD, we were anticipating a sell. It did not happen, which is all good. It's quite understandable with the market structure and all that, the fundamentals that were taking place and all of that. So the market kind of did its own things, right? So I was also anticipating that the dollar will gain value. I'm kind of disappointed, but anyways, the structure itself, it tells us everything. If we go back to 1 hour, if we can drag this trend line right just about there, the market broke this market structure to the upside. So it made sense to me why the market is going all the way to the upside. And we took buys on this one. We made profits. I'm just going to put a screenshot right now, right there. So EURUSD was a buy this past week. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to clear everything because there's a new president in place. Market structure might behave differently whatsoever. So it's best for me, or it only makes sense to me, to reanalyze, delete whatever it is that we have been analyzing on, and start afresh. So EURUSD, we are starting afresh from today, and we'll continue with this pair as the weeks go by. So without wasting more time, let's jump straight into today's analysis. Alright guys, so I started from a daily chart. As you can see, I saw that the market has been on a downtrend. The structure broke to the upside, hence it has been consolidating above this trend line for quite some time. It's been a couple of days, which is, it can lead to a month or two. So going back to 4 hours, we saw that the market has been having a huge resistance just around this point, and with that we see that the market has a potential to sell exactly where it is from now. So however, we still do have two probabilities, but I'm more confident about my sell once the market breaks the trend line that I've added on 1 hour, which is I'm going to show you right now. So this trend line that I've added on 1 hour, once the market breaks below this trend line, then I am highly confident that the market will continue to drop towards the downside, simply because I understand that the market is at a resistance at this point. But however, should the market fail to break this trend and continue moving towards the upside, or once the market breaks above this zone which I've drawn here, which is a resistance at this point, that simply means the market now will continue to buy all the way till that highest point the market has reached so far. So EURUSD, we are looking at a sell this coming week, but chances are the market might still continue to push up, looking at the fundamentals that are taking place this week, because there's still new things that are coming in, the new presidency and whatnot. So that might just push the market to the upside if chances be that the dollar continues to drop towards the downside. So be on the lookout for EURUSD. Once it drops below this particular trend line, then we know that we are selling this market. If not, then we're just gonna have to wait, maybe probably place buy stops here. Once the market pushes to the upside, it triggers your buy stops and continues with you all the way to the upside and maybe give you some good profits right there. So Euro USD, we are looking at a sell. GBP USD played exactly how we expected it to play. The market broke above structure, which is this was the channel. The market broke above that. It was a clean, nice buy. The market came for a retest. We had to take more buy opportunities right there. The market pushed all the way to the upside. So GBP quite paid well this week. We also made profits on this one. I'm gonna put a screenshot right there right now. So with this analysis as well, I'm just gonna delete everything so that we start afresh. um, with the new structures, market, and whatnot behavior. So it's best for us to delete the old stuff and start with the new. So let's jump into today's analysis. All right, GBPUSD looks the same or similar with Euro USD. Remember, these two pairs correlate, they move the same direction. So what happens here is that with GBP USD, it looks the same as Euro USD. As you can see, there's a trend line right here, and we're anticipating that once the market breaks below this trend line, then we are taking more selling opportunities because we are at a resistance exactly like Euro USD is. So it kind of makes sense to me. These pair, they complement each other, they talking the same language. We usually say combos are communicating. So the combos are communicating. You gotta make this money. So once the market breaks below the sell, which is the support trend line, then now we know for sure that we are going down all the way till potentially maybe this trend line, but I wouldn't hold till the trend line because also right here we have something like this, which is a support. So I'd rather just hold until that point and then exit, or rather protect my profits, and then potentially maybe the market touches the trend and then maybe push back up. But should that not happen, then you have an alternative plan, which is the market has this zone right here, which is a resistance. Once the market breaks above that, you're supposed to take more buying opportunities and put your stop loss just below maybe this trend line, if I can say so. So with GBPUSD, we are also looking at a sell on this pair. USDCAD, let's quickly analyze on this pair, see what's happening on this market structure. From now on till the next coming weeks, what's going to happen. Remember, we are on a daily time frame, and then we move from a daily going down all the way to 1 hour, maybe even sometimes 15 minutes if need be. So let's jump straight into today's analysis. USDCAD, this is what I'm seeing on this pair, strictly a buy. This is what I see on USDCAD. This is USD Canada. So once the market breaks this line, that's all I'm seeing, guys. Once the market breaks this trend line, we are good to go for a buy, simply because we are on a huge support according to the daily chart. So it makes sense to me why we're supposed to buy on this. And remember, we are anticipating sells on Euro USD and GBP USD. So kind of makes sense to me why we have to buy USD CAD. So it's a clean buy for me, guys. I'm just gonna wait for the market to break this trend line. Once the market breaks that structure, then we all good. Confirmations are good. Hopefully the market maybe will come back to retest the support one more time and then potentially push all the way to the upside. I'd rather hold until this trend line itself. I will not put any type of horizontal zones whatsoever. I'm just gonna hold until the trend. So yeah, USDCAD, it is a buy. This is AUDUSD, and you can see right there we were on a buy and the market has been buying ever since. I told you guys to buy when the market breaks the market structure. It did that. We pushed all the way to the upside, guys. We're making money. It's just simple. I give you guys simple analysis. I try and break it down to the simplest form, try and not complicate it with the terms and whatnot. So I hope you guys are making money. Spam my DM, give me the testimonies, motivate me. So yeah, Also here, what we're going to do is we're going to clean this chart and start afresh, simply because of course now there's a new market structure. Things are not going to be the same. Market, I don't think the market will behave the same. All right, guys, with AUDUSD, this is what I'm seeing on this pair. I see that the market has broken all resistance levels, which is ultimately it's on the upside, but I'm still seeing a sell here simply because now this looks like an M pattern. So let's try and zoom in. So this consolidation here gives me hopes that the market will break to the downside and continue selling. So hence I'm putting this arrow below this support zone right now, so that when the market structure breaks below this zone, then I'm going to continue taking my sell opportunities all the way till the downside, and my stop loss has to be somewhere above right there. So that's what I'm getting. Those are the vibes I'm getting from the market. I know usually I say when the market breaks this zone, you're supposed to buy, whatnot, but this time around it's a different case. It goes with the gut and what you know about the market and the market structure itself. So this time around I see that the market has a high chance of breaking to the downside and coming all the way just maybe till this point, and maybe it can continue all the way to the upside, but we'll just have to see how the market plays. But should you want to play it safe, I would not suggest you buy it now, unless you have the money to risk. You can just take a buy now, put your stop loss just about there, or you can rather wait for the market to break this zone right here that I'm just putting right now. Yeah, you can rather wait for the market to break above this zone. Once the market breaks above that, then you are good to take buys all the way till that part of the market. So it kind of makes sense to me why AUDUSD, it's on a ranging market right now, so it kind of makes no sense for me to take trades, right? But I'd rather wait for my preferred levels, because those are the points that I'm pointing at. These are the points that I'm most comfortable at me taking more opportunities or more trades when it comes to either buying or selling AUDUSD. So it only makes sense for me to sell AUD once it breaks below this zone right here, which is a support, or it makes more sense to me to take more buying opportunities once the market breaks above this trend line structure, which is a resistance. So yeah, there's no signal for this one, but if I am to give a signal right now, I see a huge sell happening this coming week. So I am expecting AUDUSD to go down. Gold. I did give you the signal, told you this was a head and shoulders. You're supposed to take buys, and bam, made profits all the way almost to 2000 market price, but it has been failing to get there anyways. So this was a nice push to the upside. The market paid good profits right there. Unfortunately, we did not take trades on gold. I hardly look at gold. I only do it when I do YouTube, but sometimes I do trade it, of course, if it crosses my mind. Anyways, let's clean up this analysis as well and start a new one for this week and the next coming weeks. So let's jump straight into today's analysis. So with gold, I see that the market has been moving sideways. Basically, it has been moving towards the downside, but if you check what I've just put, the zones right there, they show us that the market has been trading sideways, right? It has been moving, ranging from left to right, which is not my type of market. But anyways, it has been doing that, hence I have not been trading gold, but I have been advising you guys to buy gold. Never sell gold, but always buy, so with gold now, it has started to give us signs that it's looking good for a buy, but it did that previously. It broke the structure, had to push to the upside, but yes, it did, but now it was now playing on the zone. So we might just see continuous patterns of such thing of such a structure or a market, whereas gold now is playing like this, probably just about there, and then maybe in future then continue moving to the upside. But we'll never know. Maybe this volatility on the market will just push gold all the way to the upside. It might be a good thing. So let's just wait and see what happens with gold. But I am anticipating that the market will buy maybe this coming week, simply because of these news that are going on with the US. However, we are anticipating a sell on Euro USD, so it only makes sense for us to sell gold. But for now, like I'm saying, I'm not gonna say anything about gold. I'm just gonna leave it as is. I do not have a signal on gold for now, but let's just drop to 1 hour and see what's happening right there. The market structure is looking good for a buy overall. I can just tell you that gold, it is looking good for a buy, but man, chances are gold will sell. That's just something. I have that gut feeling. I just have that gut feeling that gold will sell. So we'll just have to see how the market plays about this coming week. So that's it for today's video. I hope you guys did enjoy. Make sure you do like the video, subscribe to my YouTube channel if you have not, and do share with friends and family, of course. Also, do not forget to turn on that post notification bell so that you get notified every time I upload a new video like this one. And that it's been your boy Khaliba, and I'm out. Peace.